But sometimes
she's
you're just
being a bit of
too
a bitch.
grumpy. Hi, I'm Elizabeth McLeod, and I'm the author and illustrator of the Wild Woman mystery cards.
Military cards.
cards.
I'm Sarah Sahota, and I'm a life artist.
The 80-20 rule.
Yeah, so there's lots of people that refer to the 80-20 rule kind of all over the place. So where I first discovered this was in weight and body and food. And so, I've discussed that I lost a lot of weight and dealt with eating disorders.
Well,
And
tell people how much weight you have lost, so for those who didn't see.
yeah, lots. So at one point I lost 90 pounds over 1 year. And over the years after that, I would say I was one of those humans who would yo-yo. For me, I tried what I would say the all or nothing world is, or the 100% world, right? Where I'm only gonna eat vegetables and protein, and I'm gonna work out 3 days a week, and that's how my life's gonna go, and I'm gonna follow that to a T. Over the last 7 years, what I've implemented is this 80-20 rule in every part of my life. 80% of the time, I am a transformed human being who chooses out of integrity. So I choose my food because it feels good in my body and because it feels good in my life. And 20% of the time is free game. And it's the same for me around how I relate to being human, is that about 80% of the time, I'm gonna nail it. And 20% of the time, I'm gonna fuck it right up.
Well, it's interesting because, that's basically in terms of being a wild woman. It's sort of like the messy middle. Allowing yourself to live in that place too.
Yes.
We expect that we're supposed to be a certain way and we have to be perfect all the time. And that's just not reality. It's just certainly not my reality. As we were talking earlier, I was remembering when my mom was dying, and she had this look on her face. She's like, and I said, "Mom, you look funny. What is happening?" And she's like, I said, I don't know. And her eyes were closed. She couldn't open her eyes yet. And she's lying there like this. And I said, "Are you worried? You look worried." She goes, "Yeah, I'm worried." I said, "What are you worried about?" "Oh, I don't know." And I said, are you worried about me?" "Yeah, I'm worried about you." And then she's like, I said, "Well, what is it that you're worried about me about? You're different." And I wanted to ask her more. I didn't even know what to ask. But really what it was being yourself isn't always as comfortable as maybe trying to fit, but trying to fit isn't really comfortable either. So you may as well be yourself.
Exactly. This is the part we don't talk about, There's no way of being 100%.
Well, it's what are we striving for? What is 100%? 100% is being 100% who we are. And that includes I'm an epic failure today. And that includes I'm an epic beauty.
Yeah, absolutely. And being it all in one, that you don't have to stay in one spot.
No, and that you're able to move from one to the other rapidly even, or slowly. It's really whatever it is for you. It's the journey. It's the Wild Woman journey.
Yeah.
If I was to pull a card right now, it's about being in the flow.
Oh, of course.
It's oh my God. Well, the hard part about flow is that we get in our way.
Of course.
And that's the hard part. If we can just go with the flow of the universe without losing ourselves, that's the trick.
But inside of the 80-20 rule, it would say, 80% of the time you'll be able to flow with life. And 20% of the time, you'll get stranded on a rock.
Right, when you get stranded on a rock and look around and see what's there. Because sometimes it's a good view.
Yes.
It's interesting because when I was doing this card, you can really take a look at her if she was the hardest one to draw. I had to work really hard on actually drawing her so she stayed present in that. So if you end up stranded on a rock, you're still in the flow, and the rocks are there for us to go and hang out on for a bit and say, "Oh geez, okay, I've got to breathe for a minute,"
Yeah, absolutely.
Or I have to see the view. I have to stand there and I have to look around so that I can really see what it is that I need to do next.
Yeah, and oftentimes we think flow is something that carries us. Yeah. We don't really be responsible for flow. Flow is something that is created, co-created by us.
Yeah. And when you don't know what that is, it's a good time to consult the cards. So when you don't know what to do, follow your instinct.
No, fun.
I know.
And watch our instinct versus intuition episode.
Right?
Yeah.
That'll be and when you're really in your instinct, look at how she's really listening. That's really, listening to those primal places. And that's really what we're talking about, is like being our primal self.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
which
in a
means that we
primal
have
way.
space for ourselves as humans, that we have space for ourselves. There's so much power in that.
And letting the wild flow, letting the wild be there, letting it be part of who we are. Because, God, when we get so tamed into that place, I mean, on me, it's like, my mom was right. I am different. Don't put me in a box.
Yeah, me neither.
I mean, I can be in a box for a minute, and then I can, be out of the box for a minute.
Yeah.
And sometimes I have one foot in the box and one foot out of the box. But really, truly, is don't make me stay in that little container.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't work.
Yeah. I know I'm the same. I must be in movement and in flow, and I also must have the space for that 20% where I don't consider myself to have nailed it.
And be okay with that 20% that's not really where we think it should be.
Oh man,
I mean,
you'll
the big
always have
should,
it.
right? Like don't live in the shoulds. Like, it's not worth it.
No, you'd be shoulding all over yourself.
You'll be shoulding all over yourself. Rather, take the wild with you. Be that wild individual and let yourself flow in what that means for you.
Yeah.
We subscribe below, and you'll see us talking about that at another time. And we'd love to have you join us. And thank you for dropping in. And may the 80-20 be something that you explore. May you get stranded on a rock from time to time.
Yeah.
May you flow down the river. And may you really sort of find a way to be in the flow of your journey with the flow of the universe.
With love and compassion for wherever you find yourself.
And I just pulled another card, and it was instinct again. So I guess you should just follow that, right? I know.
Wow.
I went and it's instinct again. So there's a message there. The universe is always talking to us through the synchronicities, etc. So good to listen.
Bye.
Bye.